There's this expression called level 5 clinger. But she was that. And I was like,
that,
yo.
ladies. I was that.
It was not chill.
We ask people the same questions at different periods of time following a breakup to see how time has shaped their feelings about the experience.
My name is Gabri.
My name is Dennis.
We were together for over 2 years, and we have been split for
like a month and a half.
Yeah, a month and a half.
We've been split up for about a year and a half.
3 years.
6.5 years.
9 years.
In this moment, how do you feel?
It's kind of weird to just like sit and like be in my own little space, but like next to him.
I have to say the same thing, like, but like I feel comfortable as well because like been together for so long, so it's like it's just
We're together. We're together.
A little nervous, I guess.
Very nervous.
Yeah.
I feel fabulous. I get to share an amazing moment with an awesome friend.
We started dating freshman year of college, so I was kind of just getting used to being away from my family.
I had just dropped out of college. I was failing pretty hard. That was just hard on me mentally.
I was in 8th grade. I had dated a couple of girls, but he's kind of the reason why I found out I was gay.
I had this really great job, I lived alone, and I just really thought that I was living the life.
My life, when I started to date my ex, was pretty dark. My father passed away about a year and a half before I met Lara.
I was also going through a little rough patch. I had a fiance that passed away a little prior, and we were able to help each other through that together.
He wore a suit to class one day, and it caught my attention. I like went on Twitter and I was like, if this gets 50 likes, then I'll DM the boy from my class and I'll tell him I have a crush on him. So I ended up sending him the tweet.
So my friend from high school was performing on the Sunset Strip. Lara Jean was at the bar, and I walked up to the bar to order a beer, and then we started chatting it up.
We met on a dating site. This is like MySpace days. And what drew me to him initially was his looks. I think that in terms of online dating, that's what it is first.
Sometimes people are like, oh, it's not physical. But honestly, with him, it was like he just looked very debonair. It's his hair. Yes!
Being in love with him, I think, was the type of young, naive love that a lot of queer youth specifically think about. You get to have that romantic experience that all the straight kids seem to always get.
And I felt the most comfortable with you. Like, it just felt like floating on cloud 9 and we weren't stopping.
I mean, we had our super high highs and then like the lows were terrible. So emotional whiplash is like the best term I can use.
Our breakup really felt fuzzy, to be honest. When you break up with someone, I think the healthiest thing is to have time apart, but we never had any of that time apart because we literally have a whole podcast together. It made it really hard.
It was very easy. We had like friends over to like be like, we broke up.
Like we're famous or something.
He shuts down when he doesn't want to talk about things.
I felt like I would hurt her feelings if I said something, so I always kept to myself.
I could just tell that he wanted to be like, we should break up, but I knew he was too scared about my feelings.
What's my favorite memory with him?
It was specifically one night when we were in the parking lot of In-N-Out, and we were listening to Moana, and we were just like singing along together really loud.
I think one of my favorite memories was that part of like a relationship where you like really like being someone's like family and really getting to know them.
We're doing this, okay. So my most pain memory started with us having a fight because he had been cheating, and it just ended with him grabbing me by my hair and essentially dragging me from my kitchen to my living room. There were lots of red flags. He came to my house once and never left. I mean, I was 23 and naive as hell. And he was like one of my first boyfriends.
I think the biggest struggle for me in our relationship was just knowing the whole time that we were most likely never gonna end up on the same path or in the same area.
Yeah.
There's this expression called level 5 clinger. But she was that. And I was like,
that,
yo.
ladies. I was that.
It was not chill. It was not chill. But when we talked about it, I was like, hey, you need to go and find yourself. I need to go and find myself.
We had to like fly on our own paths. I decided like it was probably best for me to move out of Phoenix to the East Coast and change my scenery and do something different.
The biggest struggle within the relationship was leaving. One, I thought that was it, that I was never going to be in another relationship and I needed to figure out how to make that work. The other thing was just lots of manipulation.
Healing with our relationship has actually been very easy for me because we had each other throughout the whole process.
Yeah.
Healing from this relationship has really looked like a lot of self-acceptance and self-forgiveness.
My family, my unit that was there was the most important for me.
Healing from this relationship has looked like healing from relationships with my parents, being the initial reasons why I was choosing these types of relationships to be in the first place.
I didn't work out much when we were together because she loved me, so I felt like I didn't really have to fix myself. So I have been going to the gym, and that's been really well for me because it's just trying to find myself and how I can be better.
Our relationship then was naive. I really didn't know how to love another person. I barely knew how to love myself.
I was a little crazy. Yeah, I just didn't know what was going on, what I wanted, what I didn't want, and I was like testing it all out on him. And now I know who I am, and I think that's a huge difference.
It just was a catalyst for me to learn more about myself, that I am very, very strong, that I just am deserving of love.
She gave me this perspective on how to find myself, and that was important because I was lost looking for it then. You gave me the tools I needed.
Vice versa, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate Lisa being Lisa and being like goofy and funny and just someone that I can always be myself with.
Thank you for giving me like the love you had for me and just being great to me.
I'm just so happy that you're in my life.
I'm sorry for everything that I did to you back then.
Oh no. Oh my God, I can't, Jordan. Because of you, I was able to get through everything. That's why I love keeping you around, because you remind me of how much I've grown.
In this moment, I would like to tell my ex thank you for being someone who showed me what I don't need.
Thank you, love you, you're my best friend in the world, and thank you for being in my life.
We're such babies.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an awkward drive back. We drove together. It's 2 hours away.
That's a long
Lot to
drive.
unpack on the way back.